I think I'm on. I'm not sure if this is working. I don't know if this live shit's working. I'm at work, guys. I don't have time to really make a video, so I apologize. Let me turn my radio down. Um, Welcome to the War Room. It's been a long time. I apologize, guys. Dealing with a lot of personal shit, really, last couple of months. Dealing with a lot of stuff, and you know how it works. You know, everybody knows. You guys, we all have our issues and problems. But I wanted to do a quick review of Rome Total War. Rome Total War, I did play with my son a couple of times. He liked it. I have the vanilla version right now. I am due the Emperor, Deluxe Emperor package at some point, and I don't have it yet. I apologize. You're looking out. Here's what my view. I'm driving around right now for my work. Basically, what's going on here is Rome Total War. I found it to be very, very good. I did like the game a lot. It did have its quirks and issues, but that's okay. That's okay. You know, it's, how do I put this? It's an easy game to learn. The rules had some issues. Some of the rules had like just mistakes, but you can learn. You can get past them. I've seen way worse rule books in the past. Let me pull over here so I'm not making you guys dizzy here. I apologize. Basically, Rome Total War to me was a free sandbox style area control game that I found to be pretty nice. It wasn't too hard to learn. It wasn't too hard to understand. The vanilla game, of course, if you're a hardcore war gamer, then I could see somebody being like, well, I don't really like this game. Instead of miniatures, you have cards that represent the composition of your armies, and there are rules to the compositions as well. And so, how do I put this? It reminded me the actual fighting of the board game. It reminded me of War. You know what I'm talking about, the deck of cards, 52 cards. And you know whoever's got the bigger number wins. It's like that, but you have more strategy. You add the cards that you want in there. You design the composition, and then you fight with the cards that you choose. So it makes it a little bit more fun than just playing War. And then obviously when you add in more details with all of the other stuff from my deluxe package, it'll make it a lot better. The cool thing about the expansions that are coming is that there are many different versions you can play of this game. So for example, you could have the Civil War, between the Julii, Scipii, Bruttii family. You're going to have, I have the Macedonian expansion, so you have, what's his name, Alexander the Great. Just a lot of stuff happening at one time, which I think is going to be great when it's added onto. So the game flows pretty fast, so obviously when you add these expansions in, it's going to make it a lot more slower, but with a lot more detail, a lot more in-depth playing. You definitely need card sleeves because you're going to get cards that you're going to be using at the start of every game, so they're going to get beat the shit out of those first couple of games that you play because you're going to play them a lot. So I highly recommend getting card sleeves. I'm going to have to get some for this game. Miniatures are fine. The miniatures remind me of Europa Universalis, The Price of Power. All right, really nice, and it's the same kind of design. So you get that one little guy on the board. He represents one army, and you can have several armies. Plus, you can have a couple of different navies. I'm sorry, I don't mean to keep moving my phone around. For those of you guys just joining, I appreciate you guys coming in here. Like I said, we're with work, and I've had some personal issues with the family, trying to figure things out with my kids' school and stuff, so it's been tough. Yeah, Rome Total War, it was actually a blast to play, even as a vanilla game. My son was able to pick it up pretty quickly. He's 11 years old. The rules have a few things that need to be explained, but nothing that you can't figure out really quickly. There was no hang-ups. And again, the vanilla version is very simple. And again, you can add more stuff to it later. So it's not something that you're going to be like, well, this isn't good or this isn't whatever. You'll have fun. I think if you really, really enjoy Rome Total War, I think it seizes that element that you like from the video game. It reminds me of Europa Universalis. The Price of Power, and a little bit of Crusader Kings, which I know wasn't the greatest iteration, but it had that feel, it had that verbiage, it had that sense of what you're doing, right? Also coming out soon, hopefully, Call of Duty All right, the board game. I'll have that as well. I have the full expansions on all that one too. I hope I get that soon. And so these games that are video games, they're really interesting. They're really starting to come to take shape. You know, coming from like other types of board games. They had a Pac-Man game back in like the 80s or 70s. And it was just crappy. Now we're getting these board games that are actually pretty good. I think we're going to be doing good with these. And I can't wait to see more. So that's all I got for Rome Total War. As soon as I get the expansion, I will show you the expansion parts, and I'm going to try and get a game going with my friends, and maybe we could show off some of the other parts of the board game as we play them. I'm really looking for the Macedonian expansion set. I did not play with the Battle Board expansion. I just kind of wanted to get into the game and see what it was like, and it was really fun. I did have a lot of fun. Again, if you're hardcore, World in Flames, you know what I'm talking about. If you're one of those hardcore people that just want heavy duty battles and stuff, you're not going to like this game, at least not in the vanilla format. But with all the extra additions, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Real easy to get into. So that's all I wanted to do. I wanted to do a quick one for you guys. I'm done here. I hope you guys are having a great 2025. I'm still trying to deal with issues in 2025. I hope you're having a better time than I am. All right, guys. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I'll talk to you later.